Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to this week's edition of Forex Forecast. Now let me quickly show you 5 amazing setups to expect this week. There's a lot of money to be made and you need to keep your eyes on these 5 currency pairs I'll be showing you shortly. Now let's start off with Euro GBP. Euro GBP, I showed you guys last week that Euro GBP was actually going to be falling, and which it actually did on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I showed you guys this Fibonacci from a daily time frame, and I told you guys that between the 61.8% and 50%, which is where we actually got this red zone right here. I told you that this was our kill zone, and it happened exactly as I predicted last week. The market got to 61.8 retracement level on the daily time frame, and the market actually started tanking from 61.8% level. So this week, what are we expecting? I'm actually expecting this market to actually keep falling. On a weekly time frame, we are seeing that our target is to the 0.8427 zone and then to the 0.8359 zone. So we still have some space to the downside to actually keep selling this market. So I'll actually be following up this market from either a 1 hour time frame or a 4 hour time frame. Either ways, this market would just keep grinding all the way down. Now if you put a moving average on this, you will see that we are sitting pretty below both the 50 moving average and the 20 moving average on the 1 hour time frame. So what does that mean? We have resumed a sell on this currency pair in simple terms. So I expect this market to just keep grinding all the way down, just keep making lower lows and lower highs all the way down. Okay, so this week, this is something I'm expecting on Euro GBP. We're expecting a sell to our target zones. Okay, now let's move to Euro USD. Euro USD is another currency pair. Last week I told you guys Euro USD was actually going to sell, which it did after I saw this break and close below this support right here. This was where the market was last week. I think it was somewhere here. Last week, after I saw this break and close below this support, I told you guys that we're expecting this sell to actually continue, because I was expecting this market to hold for us to actually go in for a buy, but unfortunately that did not happen. We had a break and close below the support. So definitely my bias tilted to the downside, which I told you guys last week, and of course that was exactly what happened. The market went up, did a liquidity grab, which is very obvious that it should have done this, and the market is actually selling again. So what are we expecting on Euro USD? I'm expecting the sell to actually continue. Or last week FMC pushed the market very tanked the market a lot last week. So it might just be too late to be entering at this point. For better entries, I would definitely advise that you wait for a retracement, okay, to either the zone, which would be a 61.8% zone on the 4 hour time frame, or at 50%. Okay, so if we get a retracement maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any of those days, would actually start selling. I'll typically advise that you start selling, because if you look closely too, you also see that this was a typical case of head and shoulders. Okay, this was the left shoulder. Let me make it clear. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break and close below the neckline, and the market just kept moving down. So if we get something like this, okay, we can actually start selling somewhere at about the zone. Okay, so that's my expectations on Euro USD. I'm hoping that this sell actually continues, which it will likely do so. Now let's move over to AUD CAD. Now if this is your first time watching any of my weekly forecasts, I forecast the market every single week. This is the 36th episode of our weekly forecast. Every weekend I come on here from the beginning of this year. Every week I come on here to forecast the market, tell you what to expect from the market every single week. So consider subscribing to this channel right now so you don't miss any of my analysis. 75% of the time it has been been on record on this channel. 75% of the time I predict the market, it actually goes just as I predict. Okay, so you can go back, scroll back all the videos, watch all the episodes. You can check back on the charts for yourself. You find out that 75% of the time I am correct on every single analysis I make on this channel. So let's go ahead, let's do AUD CAD. Let's see what to expect on AUD CAD. So AUD CAD, last week I was expecting a massive sell to happen, which didn't happen as I expected. It wasn't that strong. It was both the market actually pretty ranged last week. But however, ultimately this is our target. Our target is this 0.8611 zone, and as you can see on the daily time frame, we are typically on a downtrend, no doubt about that. And on the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing right here what looks like a typical case of double top. Okay, so I'll be keeping my eyes on this particular zone. Let me pull this out. I'll be keeping my eyes on this particular zone right here. I'll be keeping my eyes on the zone. Okay, if we get a break and close below the zone, then I'll be typically looking forward to a sell. If we break and close below the zone and get a retest, then I'm definitely selling this market. Okay, but my bias is definitely still on the sell. On a weekly time frame, we're in a downtrend. On a daily time frame, we are also on a downtrend. So somewhere this week, I'm hoping that this market breaks and closes below this zone, which is, you know, the most previous support. And once we get a break and close below this, I'm definitely going to be selling this market. Okay, I can wait for a retest, but or hopefully just trade the breakout all the way down to our targets. Okay, now let's move over to GBP CHF. GBP CHF is another currency pair that I'm just looking at. I don't know whether I'll be taking a trade on GBP CHF, but I just thought to mention it to you guys to just keep your eyes on it. Any any breakout on this market will actually be a lot of money on the table. Okay, because if any breakout happens below the zone right here, which has been tested 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 times, any breakout on this will definitely be pushing out to the 1.0630 zone. So I'll just be keeping my eyes on GBP CHF. I don't have any analysis on it, but my eyes is definitely on this currency pair, because any movement, I really want to join that move to the downside. I'm really not looking for anything to the upside, because on a weekly time frame we still look like we are pretty much on a downtrend, but we've just entered this range. So I'm not looking for anything any bullish movement on GBP CHF anytime soon, but my eyes on that downtrend, man. If we're able to get a break and close below this, I probably would not even wait for a retest. I'll just be pushing the market all the way down if we get a break and close, especially on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, so keep your eyes on GBP CHF, guys. This week looks very promising. Now GBP JPY is another currency pair that I'm just hoping actually sells next week. Okay, my bias on this is not very strong, but I thought to mention it to you guys too, because as you can see on a weekly time frame, let's start from a weekly time frame, we are already seeing that we are getting pretty close to this resistance here, this zone right here. Okay, and it looks like the market has already hit that zone, and as you can see, look at all those wicks to the upside. Look at all those wicks, okay, pushing all the way down. There's a lot of sell pressure from this zone. On a daily time frame, you're seeing that there is a double top situation we already have here. If you put a moving average, you're seeing that we had a break and close below the 20 moving average already, which is very promising. On the 4-hour time frame, we've already broken and we've already broke and closed below both 50 and 20 moving average. So there's a lot of signal for some selling pressure on this particular currency pair. So I'll just keep my eyes on this. Okay, possibilities are this market will likely be falling this week. Very likely that this market will actually just keep falling this week. So my bias on GBP JPY is actually a sell. If the sell happens, this will likely be our first target somewhere here. Okay, if we break below this previous support here, if we break and close below this support here, then we have a long way to go. Either a retest to first happen or liquidity graph, possibly then all the way down. Okay, so my bias on GBP JPY is actually a sell. Now if you want to learn how I analyze the market with 75% accuracy every single week, I have a link in the description that will guide you to actually join my mentorship program. It's a one-time payment and you have lifetime access to me and my team of experts trading and learning the financial market. We trade together as a community every single week. We have a trading room where we trade together 2 times every single week, and every weekend we do reviews and we do lectures on the forex market. So if you want to join my mentorship program, it's one-time payment, lifetime access. The link is actually on the description. Now if you want to learn the basics about the forex market, you want to learn how to get started in the market, I also have a basic program. The link is actually on the description too. And if you want to join our Signal Telegram channel, we have a Telegram channel where we send out signals once in a while. Okay, we send out signals every single week, so the link is also on the description. Join the Telegram channel. Let's make money together. There's a lot of money to be made in the forex market and we can all make this money together, guys. So I can't wait to see you guys on the other side. So join the mentorship program. The link is on the description. Click the link right now, check out the program, join the program. Let's make money. Cheers.